We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the drive. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4. On play action, Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass down the field that fell incomplete.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Allen going to run with it. Well, he is out of bounds inside the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Here's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Round 80! Half 85, half 85.
Allen going to throw. Swinging this side wide here for Cook. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now Allen. That is caught inside the 5. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 40-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
180!
Cook. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Cook diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
It's not often you talk about statement drives coming right at the start of the game, but that was some statement there. That drive took them the length of the field, and as I look at the clock, ate up nearly the entire first quarter as well. Great work up front, clearing space, and an ideal finish on the touchdown run.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Yards on the play. And the Chargers, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
180! Run! Set. Very tight. Set.
To the left side, he's got McConkey. Now he's free at the 35. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. So the big play means Just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
8 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. Well, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 8-yard line.
Ball at the 8 here for second and a yard, maybe a touch less. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And it's Allen for the Charger touchdown.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And out of a gain of 3 to the 33.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's caught right side by Palmer. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On play action, Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. For the touchdown. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6.
The score, Bills 14, Chargers 6.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. On the ground, this is Amari in Hampton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. There are times on carries like that where he looks a little bit older than his rookie status.
How many times have we talked when we've gone out to dinner about how precocious these youngsters are that come into the NFL now? They play at a higher level at a younger age. The stars aren't quite in their eyes as much as they used to be, huh?
Back to Hampton on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's now second and 6.
A run once more with Hampton.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Hampton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Chargers first down. A gain of 7. First down.
Here's Herbert. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
A final shot before the break for Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. The Charger drive about to get going. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Now it's Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
And the Chargers first down.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 32-yard line. Herbert now. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Allen going to run with it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Here's Allen to throw it. And complete, right side to Cook. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
All 52.
To throw, it's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has got half the Bills' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready? Go.
First down, here's the run with Cook. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Shakir holds it in. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's another Bills.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Look out! What's that?
Play action. Now it's Allen. Open man is Palmer. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Back to the ground, Cook. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Regular, right?
1st and goal at the 7.
Here's Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Chargers' 4-yard line.
Ready? What's that?
Give to Cook out and gone. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Ready? Look out!
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Deion Henry. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Johnston hauls it in. And they'll get him down at past the 15-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Herbert going to throw. Finding Allen. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. The Chargers going to signal for the 1st of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Herbert. And his throw is going to be incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw is made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Herbert to throw. He'll try and do this himself. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Throwing, Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man, that's Allen. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as a stopper with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's second and a yard.
Set.
Now Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a two-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have two to possibly take this to overtime.
Now it's Herbert. And he's going to get into the end zone. The two-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Allen. That's complete. It's Cook. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock. And they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Right back to Cook for another completion.
Our defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
319.
To throw is Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. Now here's a timeout. And he's able to deep call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game.
Partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So there was a little meat on that ball, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments. But kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
This is 1st and 10. One last throw here for Herbert. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody. At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, boy, what?
Me what? All right, you got the name right there. That's Adam. Good shit, boy. Well, let's get this game too, man. Let's get this game too, Nick. What the fuck? His big ass. Give me 1 minute, man. Man, we got no ad yet, bro. Is everything all right?
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Chicago Bears. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he returns this to the 22.
Suicidal thoughts of behavior, infections, vulnerability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease occur. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches, or cough occur, or you've had a vaccine or plan to before starting get checked for infections, tuberculosis.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
And there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he got barely through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. And Prescott, he's going to change things up here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. So they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain. So they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, Paul. They check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. Check, check, check.
Who ain't doing nothing? Grab a stick. I'll show you what I'm doing.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. That flag, that'll push him back 5.
I don't got the ball right now.
Prescott now. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
I'm gonna die, nigga. No play. What the fuck?
Prescott to throw it. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he will have a Cowboys first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a crunch set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. He feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that and continuing to let him throw the football.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. In motion, the tight end. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. We'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working out it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
To throw is Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And it's going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like they marched to the end zone and hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Here's Prescott. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bears force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Let's try again tomorrow, bro. I'm done getting fucked up.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry for DeAndre Swift. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Appreciate that, big dog.
Nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job
I'm watching this next game. Them
boys
boys gonna get the game too, boy.
And make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They followed off the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. They'll go play action here with Williams. And in double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Folded.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Davis running right. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Jalen Johnson up to make the tackle. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. second down and 6 now.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, here we go. I think. 46.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. Give him 4 on the carry. It'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the close fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Throwing, Prescott. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Could we get a touchdown to this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 4 more yards there and another first down. Blue is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Landon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And that'll be incomplete with just
Fall down with the ball, bro. Damn.
When I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high.
Damn,
they expected
man.
it and got there and popped it free.
Williams will get this out wide to Odunze. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Throwing is Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
Good look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Fuck!
And he hits that one incomplete there. And right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to
Damn, big boy out there shooting.
Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
DeAndre Swift from 8 yards out. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here this third quarter, and now have a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the second half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
Williams going to throw for it.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice, and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feel like when he's hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Whether it's offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match.
Let's go, baby!
You know, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it?
Damn, I'm focused on this game.
There he goes, left side.
Let's go, baby! Why y'all boys mad? Come on, Spurs. Come on. They mad. What? They mad.
I'd like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
Them boys mad.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off.
Well, the Knicks about to handle these Spurs, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bud.
Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
they will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
Boy, mad as fuck, boy.
So they elect to pass there on the 2.
Ain't no floor general, boy.
Risky there, it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Green bean. Bing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put them out there because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now they'll shift things around. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be brought down about the 42. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he's going to have another first down here. As the
Well, I held on the triangle on that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
14 there, and it moves it James. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Whoa. He's throwing too early. He's throwing too early.
Fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. If this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Williams. A pass complete to Adunze. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived in the receiver.
And he is here. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears will line up.
They'll try and throw for it.
Oh, fuck.
So the 2-point conversion.
Don't worry about it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it.
I ain't worried about it. Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They begin with a carry for Blue. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Design run for their wideout. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive lineman? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Yeah, really. We go 47.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First down.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Quick hitter here is complete. And past the 35, he'll be
Ginobili!
the 30. 11 yards there, just like last play. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just
We got a lollipop
they're
here.
trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it. Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Yeah! There we go, boy.
Looking to throw.
I distracted my play right there.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. To the air again, Prescott. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No first down.
Lamb will go in motion. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. Penalty accepted, and that pushes them back 5. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Done.
You better know what he want to do.
Prescott.
I don't know what he want to do. Try that back.
The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's first down. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Introducing Gatorade lower sugar. No artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, and 75% less sugar. Gatorade lower sugar. Hydrates better than water. I'm a 200-year-old elf, and while I might be holding
Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's first and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that one.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock. A big play looming on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams.
Oh my God! Why did it sound to me like that?
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Victory almost sure now as they take a knee here. And they're going to
that sorry ass dub, bro.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to take a shot for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter,
You apologize?
that tells everyone that you're
You gotta
getting
stop
smacked.
acting like that.
The dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.